Hey guys, it's me, Sean. I'm doing my follow-up video to Dan's best moment as a writer, and as you can tell, my video is not as nice as his. I don't have a cool computer. It's actually really shitty. But besides that, I do want to talk about my best moment as a writer, and it's really easy to remember. It actually goes all the way back to high school, and it was a point in my life. I was about 14 or 15, and I was really into the noir short story. I ate up Raymond Chandler, Mickey Spillane, Max Allan Collins. I would just read all of their short stories, anything I could get my hands on that was from that era, and I would just read it. And so at that point, 14 or 15, I decided I wanted to write my own. So I attempted. And like most things in high school, I just kind of gave up on it. I lost interest. That happens. I found out that there's women with boobs who wanted to make out. So I was more interested in that. But before that happened, I did write about 5 or 6 pages. I can't even remember what the story is about, and I've tried to recall it, but I can't. But I do remember I gave the short story to my friend, and I had her read it in front of me, which is extremely stressful. And while she was reading it, I watched her. And then once she was done, she looked up, and she was, "What happens next?" And at that moment, I realized that I had this ability to create a world, to create characters, and I could bring people into it. And she was fascinated. To her, she wanted to know what happened next because those characters were real to her, even though she was only about 5 or 6 pages into a story. So, that made me into a better writer that day because I decided I wasn't going to write a story for myself. I was going to write to get that feeling again, that feeling of satisfaction that I had finished, that I had brought someone into my world. So now as a writer, that's what I strive for. I strive to bring the audience into my world. I strive to make them see what I see. So that's what I'm going for every time I write. And I can't think of a better feeling in the world to write something than have someone read it and then have that person look at you and have some questions about your world. What happens next? Where's this, what happens to this person? Because you've now created a world that was real to you is now as real to that person. And as a writer, that's what we should strive for, to create a world, to bring the audience into the world with us and show it to them. I try to do that every time I write. It's a goal of mine. Do I succeed? No. But it is a goal. It's a goal I work towards. So that was my best moment as a writer. My best moment as a person? I don't have one. I ate peanut butter from the jar tonight. High point of my day. But besides that, I do want to say thanks for watching the video. I also want to say keep up with our blog. Follow us on Twitter at WritersBone. You can go ahead and like us on Facebook as well. And get ready, because on Monday, we're going to start recording our podcast so you guys can listen to them that week. Fingers crossed it's funny. Fingers crossed that I don't break down in tears in the middle of it. Alright guys, have a good night. Bye.